La coreografía y todo, ¿no? Wow, a ver, ¿qué más nos quieren platicar? A ver, ¿dónde los pueden encontrar a todos ustedes? ¿Qué es lo que, dónde los pueden seguir, encontrar, buscar? A ver.
Yo creo que, no, pero yo creo que sería más fácil porque si empezamos así, especialmente tú, dile para que sepan de qué estoy hablando.
Dile el Beautiful Struggle TV.
No, pero dilo, quiero que lo oigan,
La billionaireexcruise.com.
No, that's not it.
I don't want to spell it out.
La otra vez dijiste, parece que dio sus redes sociales y parece que dio el alfabético. Estaba bien largo, le dije, hey, vas a confundir a toda la gente. Pero si tenemos la página de our webpage, es www. Díganlo pues.
www.beautifulstruggle.tv.
A ver, 1, 2, 3 primero. A la 1, a las 2 y a las 3.
www.beautifulstruggletv.com.
Ya, ok.
Ahí está toda la información de nosotros y nuestras páginas personales y todo.
With the bomb.com.
Get a real job.
Yes.
And I mean that.
Yeah. You guessed it.
Oh,
Real
sí,
job.
también, on Instagram, just the Beautiful
The
Struggle.
Beautiful Struggle también.
The Beautiful Struggle TV.
And we're all linked. So
Yeah.
all of our beautiful phys are linked. Including
Obviamente
Or the
más
girls,
fácil,
like,
o sea, se meten a la página website de Beautiful
Sí.
Struggle, ¿verdad? Y ahí los encuentran a todos, así es de que de ahí ya les mandan su request, chequean sus fanpage, YouTube videos,
Sí.
todo lo que están haciendo, porque obviamente son muchachos súper activos. Entonces tienen muchos proyectos, cantan, bailan, actúan. A ver, estaba escuchando por ahí un chisme, o sea, ¿cómo está eso que es que estás haciendo unos comerciales, César?
Oh, no.
¿O cómo? A ver, no entendí, a ver, a ver.
Comercial, son
¿Qué? A ver.
No, pues más aparte de la serie, obviamente también estoy adicionando para otros proyectos. Acabo de firmar uno para la Coca-Cola y primeramente Dios, mañana firmo uno para Toyota. So, es lo que tengo. Y,
Wow.
So,
Good
Yeah.
job.
Felicidades.
Caesar guessed it.
Bueno, como se dan cuenta, pues tenemos una estrella famosa aquí, pues ya para que la Coca-Cola y Toyota lo quiera. Wow.
Gabby, did you sing? Did people want to hear you sing?
She didn't sing. A ver, que cante.
No, I'm nervous right now.
Okay, that's alright. You don't have to sing. Okay.
You want to check it out? You can check it out.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like
what
she
about
said.
you guys? What are you guys working on?
We're working on a project together. Working on a
Beautiful
song.
Struggle?
We're working on a song for an original song with Billionaire producing, or co-producer. Potentially working with someone in the future. And it's going to be called Something Big, potentially. So it's all under wraps. This is all.
I believe
this
this is the theme song for the Beautiful Struggle.
In the chorus that we wrote, it's something big. So it's all up for change. But this woman's gonna be on the hook. So how can we go wrong?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna have a verse that's gonna be on. It's gonna be pretty good, I guess. But Gabby's gonna steal the show, of course.
And what about this other girl? She's gonna be in that project.
Yeah,
Bueno,
Veronica,
yo creo
yeah.
que todos vamos a estar en el video, pero no vamos a cantar. Yo no voy a cantar.
A ver, échate tu video.
Yo no voy a cantar, yo voy a estar en el video
Con una gorra ahí
atrás.
bailando.
Sí, pero ellos son los que van a perform.
Mhm.
El Gabby va a ser el hook y este va a ser el beat.
Oh, yeah.
Rapera.
My alias name.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I mean, it's a hilarious thing. I'm a really nice guy. My rap alias is Ruthless D. People always come up to me and say, "Oh, you're not even mean. You're not even ruthless." I'm like, "Yeah, but I rap ruthless, so I can have the best of both worlds." It's like being an actor who plays villains, but you love puppies and you love kids and things like that, but you play villains. So I'm a nice guy, you guys. Don't worry. My alter ego is mean and ruthless. Yeah.
Nice story.
What is it that you guys want to tell to, people like you guys to get into something like this? I mean, they're so desperate. They're dreaming of being
I have something to say.
in TV or singing or.
I have something to say about that. I don't want to jump the gun, but I really do. For anyone who's getting into anything, not just entertainment, you should first find out if you really like it and try to build that into a love for it, because that's the foundation for why you would do anything. You know what I mean? You won't be successful in anything if you don't truly like it at the end of the day. You'll just be doing it for frivolous things.
Not
for
even like
materials.
it, if you are passionate about that.
That's right, and I feel like that
It really
grows,
doesn't
yeah.
matter what it is, but
Yeah.
you have to have that passion in order to do something good and
That's right.
succeed on what you're
Yeah,
supposed to do.
I agree, and I feel like a lot of times that doesn't happen right away because there's a lot of frivolous things you could see, like the glitz and the glamour of actors, singers, rappers. You say, "Oh, I want to be like that," but not necessarily know how they got there or know anything about the process of acting, rapping, singing, dancing, whatever it may be. So I feel like you grow that passion as you're exposed to people that maybe you want to be like, maybe people who you meet who are doing it, or who know about someone who's doing it. So I feel like you don't always right away fall in love with something like, oh, if you see a movie, oh, now I want to be an actor. That might just be a thought. But maybe you actually go to a play and you see an actor or meet an actor, talk to them, and then maybe you want to become an actor because of how they are. I feel like it's a process. Rome wasn't built in a day. Everything, should love it first and then pursue it. So a lot of people put money into something that they don't even believe in. That's why a lot of people come out of state to Hollywood and they go back within a year or two because they gave up too quick because they didn't really like it. They just had an illusion, smoke screen.
Y no solamente eso, sino que también a veces se dejan creer por gente que realmente no están dispuestos a ayudarles y solamente les sacan dinero.
Sí.
Los utilizan, les dicen, yo te voy a hacer famoso, mira, págame tanto y yo voy a hacerte un super lanzamiento, estrellato, lo que tú quieras, y terminan bien estrellados porque esa gente realmente nomás está para sacarle su dinero.
Bueno, hablamos de eso también en la serie, de que mucha gente está en el negocio para quemar gente, no están para ayudarlos. Pero yo quería decir un mensaje de si se quieren meter en esto, es de que nomás métanse a cualquier cosa, no importa lo que sea, pero con que estén agarrando experiencia, haciendo conexiones, no importa si sea background work o extra, uno puede hacer tantas cosas ya con la tecnología que tenemos. No esperen a que llegue una producción grande y diga, hey, los queremos a ustedes. No, es fácil hacer uno mismo, agarrar una cámara y hacer algo y empezar a practicar, no se esperen, porque el tiempo nunca va a estar bien.
Nunca va a ser el right time.
Exactamente. The right time is never going to be the right time. The right time is now.
Right now.
Right now. So, no esperen.
Y eso es verdad, porque, ¿me entiendes? Haga su tarea, lo que quiera hacer, ¿me entiendes? Do your research about what you want to do. Don't just jump into anything, you know what I mean? Like, do your homework, because you know what? It's better to learn before you make your mistakes, but at the same time, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, but that's what's going to make you stronger. Es lo que te va a hacer más fuerte, lo que te va a seguir adelante, es tus mistakes. Y mi advice para cualquiera es que órale a Dios que te abra las puertas. Pray to God to open the doors for you, and have that faith and that passion, because faith without works is dead. So you got to put them in action.
Te quiero dar un beso.
Estamos firmando.
No te creas.
They said it all. I mean, it's true. You gotta just be aware of what you're gonna get yourself into and do your homework. You can't just go in there with blind eyes. And once you're in there, put everything you got.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna get hard. You're gonna be like, why am I doing this? Am I getting anywhere? But in reality, you are. You're always one step further to where you want to be every single day. So just keep pushing. There's so many people struggling just like you. It's not easy, and it's never gonna come easy. So keep at it.
Yes. Preach. Yes.
¿Cuál ha sido uno de los papeles más difíciles que les ha tocado desarrollar?
What's the question?
Yo creo ahorita tuviera que ser porque obviamente no soy gay. No sé por qué dije eso, como que estoy defendiéndolo. Pero mi papel,
Okay, yeah.
Ay, no sé si lo diré, I should say it, porque es mucho lo que voy a decir. Porque mi personaje, como estaba diciendo hace rato, que se mete con una gente para estar en la posición que está. So, ahí lo voy a dejar mejor para que vean mejor cuando salga el episodio.
El mío tiene que ser cuando tuve que jugar un chino y tenemos que hacer una stunt, un fighting choreography con chino, y era el único hispano. Y a mí no sube mucho de karate, pero
Te ganaron.
Me ganaron.
Te ganaron.
Era dificultades, pero lo hice y salió todo bien chido. Está mi reel.
Your heart is raw.
Okay, the most difficult role that I had to play was actually my first movie, my first feature film that I did. It's called No Tears for the Dead, and in Japanese I can't translate that. Or in Korean I can't translate. It's a Korean film.
Oh,
I shot in
okay.
Korea. I played a gang member, and a lot of in the casting, and the producers told me they casted me because I'm actually from the suburbs. You guys, if you can't listen to how I talk, I sound like Barack Obama and Tiger Woods. I was playing a gang member, and I felt like I had to play the stereotypical gangster every second I was playing it, and I was second guessing myself in my head every moment. Even though people weren't saying anything about my performance, I felt like my performance was horrible. Now you guys won't get a chance to see that because that scene was cut. But I want to see it just for a point of reference. I've never even seen it. I just know when I was doing it, this was my first movie, I met the lead actor. He was like a Korean Tom Cruise equivalent, and he's an amazing actor. It was just intimidating being in a scene with that guy and being in the room with him. I think it's Don Jong. I don't want to mess up the second part of his name. Don Jong Kim, possibly. But if I messed up your name, I'm sorry. You're a great actor. That was the most difficult thing, being on set for the first time. I know every actor has to go through that.
My first porno was on.
Yes.
I'm joking.
Oh my God.
I'm joking.
You said it.
You said it.
Yeah, I'm joking. You're like,
Now I know why the girlfriend is having a Now I know why.
And you just don't want to tell
Yeah,
us.
see, Gabby keeps us in control, so that's why.
Yo los tengo aquí, mira, mira, mira. Si uno se pone mal de lugar, aquí está.
We're gonna lay the smacker
What
down.
about you, Gabriela?
Gabby?
Conmigo era una obra de teatro que te expliqué actually outside of the air, where it was a rape scene. So that was, I think, that has been the toughest because luckily I know it's happened, so it's a very touchy subject. It's happened to so many people. It was a bit personal for me, so getting into something like that, not really ever experiencing it, but knowing of the topic, and it was just crazy because it's like, how am I going to express these feelings that I've never really experienced? God forbid that anybody that I ever know or, ever have a child and that ever happens to them, but I think that was the toughest thing to get there emotionally and and really have myself believe it where the audience believes it, because at the end of the day, if you don't believe yourself,
Yes.
the audience they're gonna see it
That's right.
on stage, on camera. It's gonna be seen, and
So they have to feel it.
Yes.
you have to feel it. As an actor, you have to feel whatever you're committing. So that was the hardest one, being a victim of rape.
That's a tough role right there.
Yes.
We're gonna put a little song and we're gonna come back in a little bit. Nos vamos a escuchar un poco de música y ahorita regresamos porque todavía tenemos más y ya estamos muy cerca de que se termine el programa.
A bailar.
Bailar.
You guessed it.